So the hope for the kids that read this book, and even the parents, is like, are you still stuck in a tree? Like, have you put yourself in that tree and you never came down because you were like, hey, I don't want to do it? And I think really it ultimately comes down to, like, you have to accept that as you live your life, you will face embarrassment, failure, because you are imperfect, you're weak. We all are weak in some way, right? We are not so strong that we never fail. And if we were to think that, we're only setting ourselves up for the worst type of failure. And what I hope that the book helps kids see is that's part of living and being a kid too. Like, you cannot live your life and then only worry about, well, what if something happens and people see and I'm embarrassed? Because if that does happen, then it means you're always going to be changing who you are based on a circumstance, based on what you're thinking, right? Rather than just being yourself. So the hope for the kids that read this book, and even the parents, is like, are you still stuck in a tree? Like, have you put yourself in that tree and you've never came down because you were like, hey, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to be put in that position again, whether it is risk averse, right? But that's the beauty of life, though, is life is meant to be lived taking chances. Like, you take chances every day. You and me both. If we never took a chance and got married, we never would have had our kids, right? Kid you talked about is getting into acting, which is awesome. You never would have had a kid who's getting into acting if you never took the chance on getting married and then even having kids, right? And that's taking a chance.